Okay, okay, this is Dreamworld Pogie. This is for the M.O.O.S.E event, because we could fit 2 mooses. Also, Dreamworld Pogie could eat 2 mooses, so, you know. Apparently, if I go overestimate, I'm banned, so I'm gonna be super speedy here. Not really. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to be banned. You know, somewhere in between. The world record in this category is 18 minutes and 26 seconds. I set it yesterday, so it is a case where I could easily get better today. However, I could easily do, you know, 2 minutes worse, 3 minutes worse, even if it's a really bad day. I will only reset if I miss a star, take a door early, you know, the sort of things that would make invalidate the run for the category. Otherwise, this is going to be no reset. If I die, well, you guys can laugh at me. I'll accept it. But yeah, this game goes fast because Pizzolas are the purple icons you pick up. You go really fast for a short period of time, like blisteringly fast, like faster than Sonic fast. It's fast, which is part of what makes this run so crazy. But being able to adjust on the fly is kind of half the point of what makes it an interesting category for me. Alright, I'm about ready to count down. We're live in 3, 2, 1, go. So this first part is just a quick grab every star you can as fast as you can. Oh, I got God battered there, okay. Except I'm kind of slow here, so I'm getting the bad cycle on the bubbles. It's alright. It's more important to get them on the jumps than to... We still save time there. Quite a bit, actually. But yeah, next is these dangerous door jumps to get the stars next to this door in the middle of the stage. And some quick... a couple more things you may not know about Pogie. He eats inputs for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Especially if you ever touch one of those clown boxes, that's what they're basically... I mean, that's unintentional. But if you touch them, you're lucky to even get a jump off, even if you're mashing that button. Alright. Come on. Can be hard under the lag frames, but that's about a 120 on stage 1. That's below average for me, so we are off to the races. I'm gonna wait. Stage 2, Giza Run, is... The first part is pretty simple. You just... run, collect the stars, jump, you know, a few basic things. The middle part, this pyramid that is coming up, is probably the most complicated, because I have to wait for this star, then I basically go for getting in the pyramid here, and try to get all the stars. I'm having... Okay, we did that slow, but it's fine. There are... Alright. Oh, right, we get this guy's trap because of the way I did that. And we get a death. We get a death, which is a pretty big time loss, but also this isn't too bad a stage to walk back through. And that enemy's gone from his hidey box. Alright, let's just grab the star. Finish the run. A little disappointing I'm losing so much time on stage 2, but it's not out of the question of... Alright. Oh! That is a reset. that has to be a reset. I missed the stars behind. Unfortunately, we're just gonna get going quick. Oh, except one more reset. Are you there, Dave? 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry about that. Obviously still watch the timer because that was 3 minutes in. If I do slower than 22 seconds, I'm banned. Remember? It's 22 minutes, yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, we got good bubble pattern this time. We missed a star. I am sorry, guys. But missing the door, I knew that could happen. As long as it doesn't happen, you know, twice, knock on wood, we'll be okay. Anyway, this is a kind of a repeat, but once again, the lag boxes in this end really mess players up if they touch. Because you'll miss jump inputs, you'll, I was going for the fire kill, I should not have. Thank you, Junkyard Dave. Like, I mean, obviously this is going to be a much worse stage 1 because of that death, but... Okay. Touch the door, Pogie. Yeah, that's about 6 seconds over, rather than 4 seconds under. It's a rough game. And yeah, I'm getting in my head now. 2 deaths, though. Hey, we're gonna play it safe. We are playing it safe. We are now in play it safe mode. I'm still gonna technically try to jump over that and not get trapped in the box, but... Alright. Get our stars, get out, get back, get that star. Okay. The pyramid part was okay. Those lag boxes. Pogie, please, Pogie, why? My, Agent Wyvern impressions, I guess. It's not much left of the stage. Collect the stars behind, and we're out. Okay. We're still a little behind, but no worries. Not going to be a world record overall, but... On to stage 3, this is technically the simplest stage, knock on wood, simply because there are 2 Fizzolas that basically cover the span of the whole stage. It's just some tricky jumps over to get all the stars there, and then it's could be over before you know it. And another life to cap things off. On pace. Pogie can practically fly with a Fizzola. Pogie does what Pogie wants to do with a Fizzola. Those are the rules. And the game is generally... This stage introduces the springs that are the bane of every any percent player on stage 7. You've seen me pass a few of those. Gonna catch a few more stars. Fizzola is the canon name? Yes. I would just call it like Pogie Power or something. Because I think that's actually just a better name for it. Pogie Power! Because, you know, he's kind of like a Scrappy-Doo sort of character anyway. Yes, Fizzola is canon that, like, literally he gets it, he turns into a demon. These are the words of canon in the manual. Well, the online manual. I don't think I've seen the actual manual. Oh, he is such a Scrappy-Doo. You know he is. I'm doing some very hard jumps on the lag boxes here. Well, that like feels like a triple lag box or something. Like it goes nuts. Haywire shows out 3 or 4 sparkles apiece. However, I did that stage admirably, and we are now underestimate significantly. Well, maybe not significantly. We saved some time there for sure. This stage is Rocky Lattice. Because of the background stuff. It's almost all execution, and it's generally how fast can you get the stars while you have the Fizzola. That is entirely what's going on here. So it's just super quick movement. Oh, I got the perfect jump! Let's go! Let's die. I got too excited. I also missed some stars after, so we have to pick those up anyway. But now I don't have to worry about those enemies so much. Pogie giveth and Pogie taketh away. That's the last door with stars behind it for a while, so we don't have to worry about that too much after this point. Also, I'm not going to reset if I miss stars at this point. It'll be an oops percent if I miss a star after this point. I will do my best to pay attention to every single star and not actually miss any before I touch the door. This stage, Sherbert Ice, is full of these mushrooms. I completely skip past the springs that normally give any percent players all the woes, but it's fine. I kind of talked about them earlier. As far as this goes, it's just kind of sketchy jumps on these mushrooms that act like springs, and it's just a case you gotta be very careful to do it. I like this set a lot better. It goes a lot smoother. We're waiting because of the flower. Moving on. We've got a few more. That jump looks... Or that just walk off. We got that pattern, and we're in the door. We save Sherbert. So Candy Caned, which is this stage, is the stage that I've had the most constant improvement on over my practice. From whenever I was running it earlier. I basically don't die on this stage anymore, which is super awesome. Because the conveyor belts at the end are very frustrating when I was casually doing it. Not really this one. This one's just yeah. It's this section here that I've basically brought down to a science. I do the top path first, getting all the stars as I go. Unfortunately, basically grab those last few stars so I don't have to worry about them on the end. Then just run back. And just... perfect stage. Well, not really perfect, but that ending part was. I'm still getting so much time. This stage is Sugar Rush. I shouldn't have gone for the fire skip, which is part of the any percent route. But it's not too big a time loss. I'll wait this time. This Fizzola, usually people use this to just basically get to the door at the end super fast. I use it to get to this egg and wait. Because at this point I can't really afford to lose a whole bunch of time here. By dying, and I love that Pogie super leap. Looks like we're going to bottom stars last. Oh. Okay. We have to wait because those were far away. This is the sort of thing that really eats up time on this stage. It makes it so... not makes it the stage... If you do this stage really well, you save a lot of time. If you don't, you lose a lot of time. It's like, it's just that sort of stage. We're gonna go for the egg. I do have this, like, practice this a ton. We're doing fine on lives. There's always lives coming because extra lives from 100 stars like a Mario game. Except, you know, coins. Because basically it's collecting all coins. And one of the things that I need to actually remember is that if you are warped back to an egg like that and there's a whole bunch of candies next to you, they're actually right next to you, and you can just jump left and buffer a jump and you'll always get them. But we're still technically under my average, so we are on pace for a 19-minute run. So things are going fine, as opposed to not completely... I mean, a few deaths, I kind of expect them on a no reset setting. I did not expect to reset during the no reset setting. This stage is called Skyrun. Skyrun features Yoku blocks, it features candies you have to wait, and it features a whole bunch. It's basically the same regardless of the category, it's the same. Oh, that's I was trying something because you know, like I said, you kind of end up editing your thing on the fly, and now those blocks are all out of sync. It's kind of interesting when that happens. Does deaths do weird things to stage elements in this stage? We're just waiting for the wave. There's the wave. Hi, Pogie. You get the wave. Because I'm slow. Because okay, we go. Okay. Stop trying the super fast strats and just wait for the thing to appear. Lost 17 seconds there. We're back under average, but it's still going. We're still going strong. We still got some amount of lives that's not 0, so we'll grab the egg for safety. This stage is called Toffee Applied. It features those Toffee Apple platforms, is what they're supposed to be. I missed a jump there, so we are a little slower than usual. But it's just their little one-gap platforms that you just have to carefully jump over. And then it gives you a whole bunch of Fizzolas, like the most in the game. This stage has 4 Fizzolas, that's more than any other stage. And it's... I mean, at any percent, this is the sort of stage that's a lot of fun. You could even skip a Fizzola. In this one, you basically only get this bit at the end, which feels super good when you do it right. Welcome to Slippy Whippy. This stage has the fake star. Chat should be, when I reach the fake star, which is after these things, and I touch it and it doesn't get collected, y'all have to tell me I missed one. That's the rules. You'll know it when you see it. Oh. I mean, missed one, and it's obvious that it's a glitch and not just me missing one. There we go. There's the missed star. The glitch star, Okay, good enough. Now we are doing the parts... This part I think I figured out a strategy for. Like, if I just jump there, I'm on the other platform right away. Then we just wait for this cycle, make that jump. And the thing is, Pogie really clips onto the next one if he's right underneath it. It's one of those games where you jump from matters almost as much as your jump itself. Okay. And there's the count of 1, so I definitely missed one, but we go on. We'll get it back later. We will get it back later. This stage is called Sunday All Sorts. I'm not really sure why. The platforms, it's really just kind of a mazy-like structure. And this stage has my one guaranteed I choose to death warp in it. Like, it's the only one that I feel like constantly saves time and isn't just me being lazy. Because every time... Okay, we're going over the top because Pogie didn't want to get through there. He's a little fatter when he's Fizzolaed. It's like a subpixel thing. So it's going to be hard to squeeze through those one. This is the second time the springs actually caused trouble. We are going slow here because of spring RNG. Okay, it's in the hole. Grab the Fizzola, grab the stars. And get the stars and the enemies as quick as you can because you don't want Fizzola to run out with enemies still around. Then it's slow poke, star collecting till next egg. This is the only stage with there's another stage with the fish that hop out of the water, but this is the only one where they hop high enough that you can actually die to them. Like, I've died to this fish here quite a few times in practice. Okay, this is the intentional death. We get a baseball quick there. And we're back where we were, because we have to change paths. And we had the baseball guy be rude. Which seems to happen whenever I miss that star, so... Fizzola to the door. We're a little behind pace, but no worries. Sunday... This is the ignition factor stage for those board boosters out there. Because it has so many fires. I mean, Pogie can do his best impression once he gets a Fizzola, but there's only 2 in the stage, and it's an awful long stage. And I have to grab every star after all, so I'm kind of... As much as I'd love to just run, which really is what this game is designed for, I have to take some slowpoke moves and grab the stars and come back. Here comes the next Fizzola, and this is one that I've been afraid of getting, but I've got a pretty constant strat down to get it before the fire touches me at this point. And then it's just execution to how many stars and how close you are to the door before you end the stage. We saved a little time there. We're about 5 seconds behind my average into the final stage, Whipped Peaks. So this is where Pogie gets whipped. Bad RNG, these green enemies, is definitely a factor. You can mostly mitigate it by killing the bats with Fizzola, so I generally do that if I can. Okay, we made the candy fall. Okay, we're baseballs. Baseballs! Baseballs. Baseballs are my most hated enemy in this game. If you were not aware, the baseball machines are the worst. I mean, the cloud lag boxes are technically not an enemy, or they'd be worse, but they're detrimental to the run. Alright, so the rest of this is a pretty safe grab the stars, grab the end, and fall into the pit. There is a backup, but I have gone from going over. I've gone from going underestimate for a good last stage to overestimate for overestimate based on my average. It's still okay. So we take the safety path, hit the next final checkpoint, grab the safety Fizzola, and finish the stage. 3, 2, 1. Glitch star puts the thing at, and that is the end of the run. Let's take a look at the time. 19:26? Not bad. 1926 is not too. I mean, my timer says 1930. It's all around there. That's about a minute over world record at this point. And obviously, I had some bad deaths in there. So shout outs. Shout out to Junkyard Dave for holding this event. Shout out to my brother, DJ Frenchie, who has been my biggest supporter in all this. Shout out to board boosters who, without being around those people when it first existed, I probably never would have found the speedrun in the first place. Like never, ever, ever. And shout out to there being a 100% board for this because I wasn't gonna do the 80%. I like actually collecting things. It's silly stuff, I know. In the end, it was a fine run for an event. I'm happy with it. I'm not really happy I had to reset once, but I'm happy with it overall. I was going to save Dave some time, but all I did was avoid the ban. Anywho, that's probably it for me. Feel free to hop on to the next thing. I don't really have a ton more to say, except I need to type in. Except I have just a few more things to do. Actually, I need to hashtag I beat Pogie, everyone. Because that's what this game clearly an NES game with a hashtag in it. Clearly, also I got first place beating M.O.O.S.E here. And I'm going to go with my general final name for my final run of the night. Which is I Beat Pogie. AKA Pogie didn't beat me. Though he did his best to try. Despite those years. And finally... oh right, I can't see Moose there because I reset. Finally, so long. I mean, I probably don't entirely consider myself a speedrunner. I consider myself a guy who does a speedrun. But if you want to follow, it's appreciated. I don't know if I'll be coming back to this super soon. I might have the bug because I did have that world record a few days, like yesterday, and I know it can still go lower, but also this game is pretty taxing and will break someone's sanity if they play it too long, so breaks are very good things. This is LoloGuru signing off, and so long. I'll see you in chat.